Hey guys, this is Sesco Battalion, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we got the Chudley's Emporium converted to the Castletown branch of Mallow's Mart. And there is a very interesting item in there. As you can see, last episode, off-screen I ground for rupees, so I now have enough to get this item. And which is worth 598 rupees. So I'm not going to be able to demonstrate how it works, but you'll at least be able to see it. You'll at least have it. And it's just an absolute party in here. Alright. This right here. We have sold out of magic armor. Alright. You got the magic armor. You bought it. You're smart. You bought it at Mallow Mart. Mart and your rupees will become magical. The armor will protect you, so if you get hit, you lose rupees, not health. If you run out of rupees, your armor will go dormant and your movement will become impaired. Alright, so it's a bit of a risk to have this. But to have it on, but it is very, very useful later on when you have, such as the Cave of Trials, I think it is, and Cave of Ordeals, where you don't have much health. There aren't many health items, and you have to fight enemies fight rooms full of enemies. So, it will become important later. So I'm going to go ahead and grind for rupees a little bit longer, and I will meet you guys back at Castletown. Alright? Alright, now I went ahead and ground for rupees. And we are now going to do the star game. You need to have your claw shot. This looks a little ominous. Greetings and salutations, good sir. Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place you can taste the life of a circus star and get your hands on gear that bungles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the star game. The rules are exceedingly simple. So you must endeavor to do is track down all the glowing orbs and collect them all before the time runs out. Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up. Shyness be gone. It's only 10 rupees. Who's up for the challenge? I'll do it. Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Good sir, are you ready? Then away we go. Alright. Grab that. Let go. Up to your left. Grab these pinks. Go up, grab one star here, and go straight across. And you're done. Simple. Impossible. Oh, what a happy day this is. The debut of a new star, showers of applause all around. To the star I shall give this. The big quiver. You can hold up to 60 arrows. Nice. Very well. The next stage will be one crate just for you, good sir. I should expire should you decline. Please, you must try it when it is ready. Oh, I shall remember this. You're just going the con, man. Alright. It's him! Oh! Sounds like a Justin Bieber concert. Oh my gosh. Talk to him. And we get hearts! Pardon the reference, but it's a human heart. Alright, Alright, now, we're going to do one last thing. I'm going to go to the Bridge of Elden. I will see you guys over there. You cannot touch me, I'm invincible. Alright, here are these guys again. I'll take care of this one. Alright. Yay, so we got the warp point. Alright. Now there is going to be a lava cavern around here. So I'll go ahead and transform. Let's see. So it should be around here. Oh, there's one of the bugs that we got earlier. And in here is Lava Cavern. Alright, so I'm going to put iron boots on down. You can go right here. And now I'm just gonna jump. Alright. Good so far. And there we go. Down to the end. Open this up, and we have a piece of heart. Take care of that, the dongo. And we have right here two lanterns, and this will give us a large chest, which contains 100 rupees. Kind of fitting, considering how close it is to lava. Alright, so we'll head back outside, and we can now finally, I believe, continue on with the story. Alright, the very place we want to go is Telma's Bar. Let's talk to her. Oh my, Biz and Link. You made it. How have you been, honey? Mercy, but you've got some good timing. I was just talking about you. Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Link. Remember what I told you before, honey? These are those friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us. There's been a disturbing turn of events at the Eastern Desert, so he's going to check it out. He's a little man named Aruru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with them. Okay, honey? Well, you come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch. Alright, why don't you go ahead and do that? Hello there. You must be Link, correct? I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you. Telma told me that all you've been up to, you're rather formidable. I'm rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, if the history of Legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away. Sounds like my kind of guy. At the moment, I'm absolutely entranced by the sky beings known as the Uka. As according to legend, Hyrule was made by the Highlands, who, as we all know, are the closest race to the gods. But also, according to legend, also long ago there was a race even closer to the gods, and some say these creatures made the Hylians. When they created the people of Hylia, they simultaneously created a new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe that this race still lives there still, somewhere in the great sky. Sky beings, isn't that simply marvelous, old boy? What I wouldn't give to meet them. Took to hear about the sky beings again? Nah, I'm good. Quite sure, I don't mind. Really? Yeah, I would talk to her. It's a shame. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war as though I was his son. Of course, lessons are not common courtesy. We're not part of the regiment. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the lesson of the regiment, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain in the north of Hyrule, it's unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there that happen on no other mountain I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, yeah? It's been a long time. Link. What? My wife, Uli, sent word to me. I've seen the children in Kakariko village. And of course, I've also heard of your adventures. I must thank you for your help with Colin Link. I barely recognized him. In any case, I'm in trouble with my own inaction. I want to help the cause. His friends here. I've had a connection with them for a long while. Like the others, I'm gathering information now. I will let you know if I hear anything. Well, that's a plot twist. Alright, so why don't we... Now, why don't you go ahead and meet Aru? Because we have already met him, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead and warp, because he is Lake Hylia. So, right? Going to transform and climb up this ladder. Ladder. Aru is up there. On that big tower. Right? So this gets pretty dang high up. It's not like Metal Gear Solid 3, the boss battle of the ladder, but whatever. Still takes friggin' forever. Makes for awkward silences. Here we are. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Link, is it? You know Telma, don't you? I'm Oru. I'm part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. Heard all of your deeds from her. Now, you being a courageous youth, You have likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Link? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. The desert's at world's end. It still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the old evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place. So I've come to learn the truth. Master Link, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me that you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes. Ah, is that so? I'm letting good old Oru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us. A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. Alright, so we have his memo. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well. Alright, so we now have this memo, and we just bring it down to there. Yes! Hey, you're back. So, fella, I guess you like the ride, huh? Not a bad bit of fantastication. Height of excitement, though. Thrill of launching to the heavens. Very peak of flying fantastication. Yours, fellow. What do I say behind mine? What? You got a camera from you, Hunter Repair, but where is it? I can't repair it unless you bring it here. So will it be, we're doing this or not? No, that's too bad. That's fine. You should try it. Alright. Don't mess this up. There we go. From old Oru, huh? I guess I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say? You wanna go? Yep. Alrighty then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing butter in mine, one for Oasis. Fire in the hole. Welcome to Gerudo Desert. Man, I feel it. Wait, Link. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the few shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely. The antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. The citizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They are forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. As the history of the Twilight has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. It was a peaceful place, until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. It's clear to me that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there. He could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? Alright, and with that, I'm going to end this episode off. So this has been Susco Medallion, and I will see you guys next time.